Curiosity killed the cat. You remember I told you guys I was going to watch this movie, and I did. I went out and watched this movie at 2 o'clock. I decided not to work out. I came home and worked out afterwards. I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. And on the Victor scale, because that's my name, Victor, but I just call myself Vic. Most people call me Vic. On the Vic scale, here's what I'm going to say. I base a movie on how many times I yawn, how many times I get bored a little bit, how many times I get restless, and how many times I just get to a point where I'm like, is this movie over yet? I had none of that. And far as, you know, some of the YouTubers and women YouTubers, I might say, that was upset with this movie, they have every right to be. Every right. But let's rewind, scratch that. But whatever this movie was saying, they was doing some stuff in there, and I was sitting there going, dang, man, this is pretty slick, man. It's, wow, man. Well, you know, hey, you know, I was like that. Because, you know, I'm at that point in my life, you know, I could care less, you know. I like movies. I really do. I like movies, man. You know, as much as I read the Bible, as much as I try to live by God's word, you know, some people could disagree with what I believe in. So this is how I'm viewing this movie. How she was, Greta Gerwig, whatever her name is, she, you know, and Margot Robbie and freaking, you know, Ryan Gosling, golly, man, Shimo Yu whatever his name is, they have John Cena in there, man. Easter eggs, and then the mom and the teenage daughter, when, you know, Barbie went out in the real world and found who was, and it was the mom took the doll and she started getting depressed. That's how Margot Robbie's ended up being, with cellulite and feet being flat, and oh wow, you guys, I enjoyed this movie. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed this movie. So on the Victor scale again, the Victor scale is how many times I look at my phone. I think I said how many times I yawn and just get restless and can't wait till this movie's over. From the time this movie started, I was sucked into that world. I like to see Universal theme park, or maybe Disney, make a Barbie land like that. Exactly, because man, that set design was wow. That set design was just spot on, and the choreograph, the way they were dancing, and the way they was doing. I mean, this was just. And, you know, I told you guys in the last video. I really want you to understand this. There was something about this movie that made me want to go. In spite of everything that I knew before going in, I still enjoyed this movie. And at the end of the day, I hope this movie does good the second week. Because curiosity kills the cat. Now, that curiosity got to me so much that I skipped my workout until I got home later on. I worked out later after I got from this movie. I wanted to go see this movie. It was bugging me because I wanted to go for my own self. So, just everything in there. There was no weaknesses. I love that girl, that teenage girl. Do y'all realize she was in the movie called 65? Do you realize she was in Jurassic World Dominion? She was in that. That little girl's starting to move, you know, and the woman that played her mom, she played in the TV series I can't think about. And the Easter eggs in this movie, there was dolls in here, you guys, that was discontinued. There was a pregnant doll that was discontinued. There was there was this one doll that one guy that set out by himself. Do your history on that. And even the owner, the woman, that designer that played the ghost, she says, they got me for some IRS stuff. But she goes, that's another story, because that's a true story. You know, she got in trouble with the IRS. But I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I like this movie. I really do. And I'm gonna say this because I want to be under 6 minutes. My curiosity got to me, and I went to the movies. See, I told you this is what good marketing can do for you. Even after I sit and stewed, I even read a couple of comments, which was shocking because I was like, wow, I got comments, man, because I don't never get comments. And they said you need to go check it out for yourself, you know. So I decided to go see it. And I ain't gonna lie. This movie is a solid 8.5 or 9. And I hope that when it comes to I want to make sure I make this shit because I'm on 5 minutes. When it comes to Oscar time, this is mentioned for just set design alone, and I'm happy. And I know it sounds crazy. You guys probably sit there and go, well, why would you be happy for somebody like that? Because she's got money. Vic, she got more money than you can ever count. You work at a factory. You make 20 something bucks an hour, and you up here happy for Margot Robbie? Guess what? Yes, I am. Because she's always been in these movies that's been hit or miss, where they've been kind of, okay. But she finally found her footing, man. And I'm glad for her. I'm glad for Ryan Gosling. Because he did good. That, as much as I work out, man, that dude stacked in this movie. So, and my hat's off to everybody that's involved in this movie. Because I was just in this movie, I had the theater to myself. Like I said, it was 2 teenage girls like 5 rows up. And there was these little boys making noise over there. They ended up leaving. But, because, school's out. School's about to start here in the next couple weeks. But, wow, you guys. Curiosity killed the cat, and it got the best of me. And I knew there was something. When you have this feeling like I had, and I told y'all in the other video, yeah, like I said, this movie's an 8.5, 9.5. So I'm gonna close on this. The way, what the men are upset about, and some of the women and some of the people that was talking about how they bash men, that they're spot on. They're spot on. They're spot on, 100%, all across the board. But for what she was trying to convey, and for some of the things that they was talking about in this movie, I get. Now they made the kids look like a bunch of dumbasses, and I get that. But I was in the theater going, okay, well, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that. I ain't got time to leave and be angry and go to work tomorrow after I've been on vacation. Like, oh, this movie they made the kids look like a rar. I ain't all about that. But I will say that this is a great movie, you guys. And my instinct was spot on. And so I just think I covered everything like I like. I like how it just all tied together. Everybody, Will Ferrell, everybody was in this was good. It was just chuckle, colorful, very just. I felt like I was inside this thing, going on an adventure with them, And it was just so many in the way that that woman, I just said her name, the Barbie woman. She just did good, and I'm glad for her. Margot Robbie, I'm glad for her. I hate when I get in front of this camera, I can't think of these names. But Margot Robbie, I'm happy for her. Well, folks, and I hope that she's, and I get, what Ben Shapiro is saying. I get what Critical Thinker and all those guys saying. And I get what some of the other people are saying. But for me, man, I love movies, and I like going to theater and stuff. And like I said, I had a theater myself. It was only me, and 4 rows up was these little girls that looked like they about no more than 14, maybe 16 at the most. But I enjoyed the movie. But as far as what the men are talking about, and some of the people in the media, they're spot on. Yeah, but there were some things in there that was like, Do I agree with everything? No. But at the end of the day, what is my scale of enjoyment? It's an 8.5. Hate to say it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm 100% okay with what the men said about this movie, because I'm 100% man. I'm a 100% alpha male. I stay fit. I love women, even though I ain't been with a woman in years, because I'm all about me. I'm all about what some of the people said, 100%. But am I mad? No, because this movie is freaking good, you guys. This movie is so good, and I think that it will drop maybe 38 to 42%. Now, if it drops 60%, I'll be surprised. I think this movie's got some legs. I really do. So anyway, God bless and take care. We'll catch you next video. Like I said, man, I love how the little girl and the mom kind of got close. The ending, there was a part where she went to construction site and she thought it was going to be women and it was men. And then that dude that smacked her in the back of the butt, I have never, ever seen anybody do that. Never. You do that today, man. You talking like, wow. So I thought, wow, man, that's a little, but other than that, That movie was good. And then at the end, when she went to go see the doctor for what's it, but I like when she goes, I don't have a vagina and he doesn't have a penis. And they go, oh, okay. But there was just, this is a good movie, you guys. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good movie to me. Point blank. 8.5. 8.5. I ain't gonna say it's perfect, but it's a good movie. God bless, take care, and we'll catch you next video. We'll see.